Good morning. Today is Monday and it is very much a homemaking, home task kind of day, so I'm going to take you guys along with me. We are very low on groceries today, so we are making oatmeal. It is a low cost and low ingredient meal, so I'm pretty much letting the kids choose between this and yogurt parfaits and just keeping it very simple today. I moved from there to making coffee. We actually bought a new to us coffee maker when we moved to the little house, and it is a Keurig, which is what we've had before, but this one has an attached milk frother on the side, and it actually has the capability to run several different types of cups of coffee. So you can do multiple size regular cups, or you can brew a small shot and make a cappuccino or a latte. So that's what I'm doing today. My main goal today is to finish painting the cabinets and start hanging them. If you have ever painted cabinets, you know that this is a long multi-step process and the prep work takes almost as long as the painting. I'm interested to see how these will hold up over the coming months. So I'm just in my painting clothes today, which you'll hear me talk about later. So now I'm just going to froth the milk for the coffee. I have even found just the process of making this coffee to be really enjoyable. So after making my coffee, I decided to give it a good wipe down. You know, it's amazing how filming something close up makes you realize how much it's in need of a good cleaning. This is something that I could definitely stand to do more often. I think sometimes we get caught in the routine tasks and we don't give things a good close-up look. So I definitely felt better after getting everything all wiped down. So like I said, I let the kids choose between making their own yogurt parfaits and making their own oatmeal. We definitely got a little crazy with our toppings this morning. Abram wanted to experiment with a couple of different things, and within reason, you know, in small amounts, I like to let them do this and just kind of explore. I really enjoy a slow breakfast. Sometimes this gets me in trouble, and I have found that my morning routine does better if I will get dressed and get ready first. And then I really know how much time I have to sit and eat breakfast and drink my coffee, because I could sit at the table easily for an hour. I really enjoy sitting down at breakfast with a magazine, with my Bible, or in this case, I'm sitting down with my planner. I always like starting the week knowing what we have going on, knowing how I need to prep meals, or even just components for meals. You know, is there protein in the fridge that I need to prep? Do I need to freeze it because I'm not going to use it this week, but I'll be using it next week, but it will have expired by then, things like that. I also like to look ahead at our schedule and see, you know, make sure that I have any childcare things taken care of that I need to, scheduling things. And then like this week in particular, we had a tea party at our church, so I needed to add some items to my grocery list to help provide for the tea party. So all of those normal kinds of things that I feel like everybody kind of does, I just like doing that at the beginning of the week. After breakfast today, I decided that I would wash our bedding. We still have various boxes here and there, as you can see, but it is a slow process and we are taking care of them one at a time. I also decided I wanted to wash our pillows, so here I'm just reading those care instructions to make sure that I can care for them properly. For lunch today, I decided to make BLTs. Sometimes I will just do plain bacon, and other times I will do something just a little bit special. So today, that is what I'm doing. I just preheat the oven. I think it was maybe around 375, and I just rub them with some brown sugar and then put some black pepper on top, and this just kind of makes them a little bit special. I did decide to go ahead and install my drawers that I painted, and that's what I kind of spent the rest of the afternoon doing, was working towards completing that project. This felt like a good step in the right direction towards getting this project done. So then I set to work cutting up all of the vegetables, kind of doing everything all at once and only dirtying my cutting board once. So I started out by cutting cucumbers to put in vinegar. It's literally just cucumbers in white vinegar with some salt. So it's kind of like a pickle type of element. And then I'm also cutting up the tomatoes for our BLTs. And then lastly, I'm going to be cutting up some corn on the cob. I am sure I will get lots of mixed feedback here, but I really don't notice mayonnaise brands here in the South. It's if you don't choose Duke's, it's like, are you really Southern? We're gonna pull your Southern card. And I know people who are diehard Hellmann's fans, and honestly, we usually buy the Aldi brand, and it makes a good sandwich if you ask me. So by now the bacon is out of the oven and it looks delicious. You have to be careful with bacon. It can quickly go from perfect to burnt. So I'm just assembling our sandwiches. To be honest, the kids really just ate the bacon from their sandwiches, but I find with food, we just present things and expose them to things over and over. When I was their age, I would not touch a BLT, and now I love them. So I spent the rest of the afternoon working on the cabinet doors. I worked on hanging the ones that were finished. You can see me kind of working on that here. And then with the other ones, I actually had some areas that I wanted to touch up. There were some places in the corners where the paint and primer was sort of splotchy, or I had some gaps or some cracks that I wanted to fill. Because they were in narrow or beveled areas, I actually just used caulk and I rubbed it in with my finger just like you would on molding or anywhere else, and then I came back with a damp cloth. You know, caulk is paintable, and having that tip really helped me get in those beveled areas. So I don't know if this is like a recommended practice, but for me it worked really well. And then I came back to use a Q-tip just to clean up some of those spots, and I'm making sure that my lines are smooth, that there's no gapping, and I really was pleased with how this turned out.
All right, you guys, well, that concludes today's vlog. I don't even think I've shown my face or talked to the camera today. It's just been a very working day. I've been annoyed with my outfit all day, but it's so funny. It's not what I want to wear when I'm filming, but also I was just painting all day and it's a million degrees. So anyway, it's just the kind of day that it was, but I'm changed now. I'm gonna put these groceries away and then we are gonna head to praise band practice. So thank you guys so much for watching. My hat is kind of blending in with my cabinets back here. If there's a video that you would like to see, or if you have questions about the little house, you'll have to let me know down below what those are. And I will be talking to you soon.